Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a work and career reading for Taurus from the 11th to the 24th of March 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you like the decks I'm using, I put them in the description box, so please have a look. And if you'd like a personal reading, please go to my website to book a reading. I put my details in the description box. So like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with the general energy read, and then I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. Okay, so there's some kind of gathering that you're attending. It might be a work get-together where you're meeting a lot of people. You get along with these people. You've known them for a long time. It's almost, it has the feeling as though you're meeting family. This is the family card. This is about meeting people and exchanging a lot of, pleasantries with them, or socializing with them, rather. So there's some kind of event that is coming up that you are going to be attending. Now, you are working very hard on your career. You're focused on it, and you are overcoming a lot of obstacles. It's been very, very difficult. The climb is very, very slow up that career ladder, but you are very determined to get to the top. And you have been very, very focused on your work. You've been putting a lot of effort and energy into it, maybe doing a lot of studying. You can see this woman sitting with a book, a lot of communication, a lot of collaboration, but very focused. So whatever you've got going, you're hoping that this particular project, is successful. And you've been very, very focused. Maybe spending a lot of time alone by yourself, working on this and doing a lot of research as well. So in the past, dealing with a very, very difficult situation, you might have received some kind of news, some kind of advice from somebody, not news, advice from somebody that was really not beneficial to you. It seems like, you've been dealing with difficult people. Everybody's playing their own instrument, beating their own drum, but also this advice that you received has been very detrimental. It seems, you thought it was good advice and you ended up taking it, and it was not. It wasn't for your benefit. And, you've been facing some stiff competition over here. Maybe people have been employed some deceptive means of trying to beat you to the finish line. So, there might have been a lot of, power struggle going on over there, or people, taking advantage of you, or people tripping you up in order for them to succeed. Maybe this is what the intention was behind this advice. It had hidden agendas, and it maybe have caused you to stumble. It may have caused you not to achieve what you wanted to achieve. So there has been a lot of problems that you've been dealing with as far as work goes. So going into the future, you've got this, dealing with a problem, but be having success. Even though you have been facing all this, you are doing it with, you're managing to sort out these problems, managing to deal with difficult situations, and eventually, success and promotion and recognition coming in for you there. Just be careful of people. Be careful of whom you trust, because people don't have your best interests at heart, and it might be time. Keep your information to yourself, and do things that are for your betterment. This is also a card talking about pray for assistance as well. So look after yourself. Have eyes at the back of your head, and watch out. There are people that have their own agendas, and they're not out there to help you. If you continue by yourself and work, just persevere, you will eventually achieve success. So just keep going for it. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. Don't be despondent. Okay, so I'm using the Pagan Tarot for the main read. Okay, there you go. Having a lot of burdens and responsibilities, and dealing with a lot of issues and a lot of problems and a lot of disappointments. You've got this cup that's turned over here. Now, there are opportunities available, but you're carrying so much of burdens and carrying so much of responsibilities and doing everything by yourself. You're not actually seeing the new opportunity that's being presented to you. So you need to let go of those responsibilities and delegate if you need to, in order for you to move forward. So this is the end of a cycle, so the end of hardships coming on for you. And, Uranus has moved into Taurus finally. So I'm hoping that all of this burdens and responsibilities are, you're able to let go of it and move forward as well. So what's happening with you? There's a brand new experience coming your way. So new energy, new power coming your way with this Ace of Wands. And it's going to give you that strength and that power in order for you to cope with any kind of difficult situations. It looks like there's a lot of offers that are coming your way. And maybe there's also a lot of support coming for you. So, just hang in there and know that, you have the abilities to sweet talk your way into success. So make sure that you're taking that power and wielding it. So that Ace of Wands coming in, a new opportunity, a new enterprise coming, and with the Strength card having that energy and having that ability to be able to deal with any difficult situations and overcome them. So in the past, you've got the Six of Chalices over here. So you've been looking a lot into the past. Maybe you've ran into an old friend or an old colleague that you used to work with. Maybe a new offer has come in for you in the past. A new offer coming in for you from somebody that you'd worked with in the past. You can see this woman's holding a cup. But also it could be, dwelling too much in the past. Maybe you've been remembering things that you did in the past, or, this is also kind of about working with children in itself. So something from the past has, you've been dealing with that kind of situation in these last few months, some issues from the past that you've had to deal with. In the past 3 months, you've been very, very focused on your work itself. You could be working in a team with a group of people. You can see all these people holding hands and very focused on this pentacle over here. So being very focused on your work, but also working with a team of people. And that could well be the case. You work well together. You are doing something big. You are building big things because with Three of Pentacles, building cathedrals, but also being liaising with other experts and being an expert in that field in itself. So what you want is the end of this, all the difficulties that you've been facing. So if you've been dealing with difficult people with the Ten of Cups, all that is coming to an end, or that's what you want. That's what you've been focusing on, moving away from any kind of difficulties, any kind of competition, any kind of, miserable people to work with, really. So you want something brand new to come in, and this is what you are hoping for. This is what you're trying to focus on. Now you got the Moon card going into the future, so things are not quite clear just yet, and information still has to come to light for you. There's some deception going on over here, so be aware of who you trust and try not to get depressed about it. The moon cycle does change, so even though things are not quite clear right now, they will come to light for you. But be grounded. The moon tends to get you a bit confused and does tend to bring in a bit of depression, so you need to get over that. So you are trying to focus on what you want. You are waiting for some kind of offer to come in, and you are maybe considering new opportunities, or you're trying to make new opportunities appear for yourself with this Novice of Cups. So you are looking at all your talents, looking at all your skills, and you're trying to find something new to do here. Now around you there looks like there is stability coming in, and you might be working with somebody and you are going to get some kind of recognition for all the efforts that you've been making, and that's going to give you some kind of awards, achievement with this Four of Wands. So some kind of recognition coming in and some kind of reward coming in and some kind of stability. People noting that you are pretty good at what you do as well, putting you on a pedestal, really. So you are at a point where you're trying to make a decision about what to do next, how to let go of the past and how to move forward. So you are at a bit of a crossroads in your life. You want to leave the past completely behind and move forward. So you're trying to make some kind of decision on how you want to expend that energy or how you want to focus your energy. So you've got the Devil card over here, the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands. With the Devil of Wands being very, very focused on work, trying to put all your efforts, maybe being tied up too much with that work, it creates a little bit of imbalance over here. Whatever you're working is with a lot of information, but you're very tied to that particular job also revisiting the past a lot because there's a lot of ghosts over there. So you might be doing a lot of research as well, and you're trying to come up with strategic plans on how to deal with things. But you've learned a lot of lessons. There's a lot of new information that came to you, and you've learned a lot in this past, even though you've had to work and focus and work very, very hard at this particular job. So you've got the Seven of Wands over here, and this is standing up for what you believe in, standing up and defending yourself, but also receiving some kind of help and advice. Make some detailed plans. This card is about making detailed plans and knowing that you have what it takes in order to succeed, but you have to stand up for yourself as well. So make sure that you're checking all the numbers, you're going through everything very, very carefully and understanding what you're doing, so that you can you have information, and you can counter any kind of obstacles or oppositions that come. Now with the Ten of Wands, there are problems that come, but you will be able to deal with it. But make sure that you are you are very you have all that information at your fingertips, really. So go and do your research. And this is, you've been doing some kind of financial assessment of whatever's happening with you. And you've been looking at your finances, trying to get everything back in balance. Now with this Wands card, there could be news coming in about money, or this could be things starting to move. So maybe you're having a bit of problems with finances right now, but with this Ace of Wands, it looks like things are going to start moving, and you're going to be very busy. There's a lot of communication. There might also be a lot of travel that you're going to be doing soon. So things are starting to look up. Don't get stuck in any negative energies. With the Moon card or even the Devil card, it does talk about being stuck in negativity. Don't be stuck in that negativity. Know that things, even though it didn't seem like they're going to be moving on, they will start moving for you. So this is the a fairy tarot for the oracle read. The Ten of Summers says an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So the Ten of Summers, it's the Ten of Cups. So it's the ending of old, difficult, emotional situations and starting to move on, and getting over any kind of problems that you had. So whatever has been concerning you, whatever has left you feeling depressed or upset, is going to come to an end. And then you've got the Ace of Spring over here, which says it's time to take action, be fearless, and happy to pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. So the Ace of Spring is that Ace of Rods, and that was the first card that fell. So some new opportunity that's coming, that's going to bring a lot of abundance, a lot of growth, and you can see this tree is growing. It's going to bring something beautiful into your life. So you need to pursue this. This idea or this plan that you have is going to take off in a big way, and it's going to be very successful as well. And finally, you've got the Prince of Autumn. So this is cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others. So the Prince of Autumn is the Prince of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles. So it's going to take hard work, but there will be success. And even though things seem like they're not going very fast at the moment, steady does it, and you will be able to achieve all the goals that you set on. You just have to keep going and persevere, and it looks like finance or money will come. That is your card. So you are in your element now. You will be able to prod on, and things will come into your arena right now. Things will move definitely with this Ace of Wands, so things are going to start picking up. The energies will start picking up. Just watch your finances, because money could leave you just as fast as it comes in. So make sure that you're watching how you spend as well. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and best of luck. I hope that things are starting to look up for you and go your way as well. So it's the end of an old cycle, the end of the old, and now the new will start coming in and bring in a lot more abundance. So I hope that things do change for the positive. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.